Well, hello everybody. It is Wednesday. It's the 20th of August 2025. I've got a pretty interesting one for you today. I found this at an international market, primarily consisting of Asian foods in the Vancouver area. It is a type of ketchup, but it's not like any other ketchup that I've ever seen before. Very few of the ingredients overlap with what you expect to see in different variations of ketchup. It has the old spelling of Catsup, so catsup instead of ketchup with a K. It doesn't look anything like any modern day ketchup or standard modern ketchup. It has chunks of things in it. So what we're going to try today is Capsicum Catsup. All right, this is a product of China. And it makes sense. It makes a little bit more sense that it looks nothing like the ketchup that we're used to, because supposedly the origins of ketchup were in China. All right, that's where the word is derived from, and the original ketchups were fermented fish sauces made in China that had tomato and sugar and other ingredients added to them that apparently were meant to make them more amenable to Westerners. I'm not entirely sure. There's sort of a foggy, sort of vague, like maybe there's a suggestiveness to it, like maybe this is what happened, but it's most likely that the origins of the word ketchup were in fermented Chinese fish sauces. Okay, so this is does not have any seafood ingredients in it, but I don't know. It does appear to have some kind of fermentation going on. Let's see. Now the ingredients are yellow lantern peppers. Now that's another reason that I had to pick this up. Never had yellow lantern peppers. I love yellow peppers. Specifically, one of my favorite peppers in the world is the ají amarillo. That is a pepper that's used in a lot of Peruvian food. I have never had a Chinese yellow pepper. Oh, and also, this is supposedly extra spicy flavor. So, it's an extra spicy yellow pepper called the yellow lantern pepper. Then it's got pumpkin in it. It's got vinegar. It's got salt, garlic paste, MSG, potassium sorbate, and Soviet erythrobate. Okay, so there is no tomato in this, and there is no sugar. Now, there may be some sweetness from the pumpkin. I don't know. We'll have to try it. Okay, I smell pepper, and I smell garlic. That's what I smell in there. Pepper and garlic. All right. A little bit, yeah, I'm a little on the fence about this. And you know what? I'm not going to pour it over the chicken tender. Here we go. Scoop some over top. All right. That's a lot. Here we go. Okay. First impression. Holy Mother of God, is that ever salty? It is extremely salty. It is extremely garlicky. And the peppers are of a decent heat. It is peppery. I don't know if extra spicy is how I would describe it. I'd probably have to eat a little bit more to get the full extent of the spice of the peppers. But this is not a sauce that's just meant for direct consumption. This is meant to be put in foods. All right, added to soups, added to hot pots, added to ramens, added to stir fries, that kind of thing. This is very, very salty. It's a food additive, or like a sauce starter or something like that. This is not meant to be eaten with chicken tenders or chicken nuggets. Now that being said, for what it is, it's quite good. I'm already thinking of ways that I can use this in cooking. It's not a dipping sauce. In no way, shape, or form is this a dipping sauce. And in no way, shape, or form is this a ketchup in the way that we, understand ketchup to be. Or catsup, if you want to call it that. I don't know if is it in Canada that they still call it catsup? We call it ketchup. Ketchup. You can see this is giving me a little bit of acid reflux too. And there is a little bit of spice building. There's a lot of pepper in this. And I would like to use it to add flavor and spice and saltiness to different dishes because it does have heat to it. All right, it's 2.5, approaching a 3. A couple insane squirrels that are fighting a few feet away from me. Yeah. I think this is going to be great as a cooking aid, just not as a sauce to dip in. All right. I like those yellow lantern peppers, though. I wish I could taste them outside of the context of a super salty food additive. Because it does seem like they're quite a nice pepper with respectable spiciness. I'm going to give it a 2.5, between 2.5 and a 3 for spice. It's creeping up there. It's creeping up there. It's a slow building heat. And I don't know if the yellow lantern pepper is like works like a bell pepper, and there are maybe there's a red version of it that's hotter. I don't know, but I'd like to try it. Interesting product. Not what I was expecting, but at the same time, not what I was not expecting either. I certainly wasn't expecting this to taste like conventional tomato ketchup in no way, shape, or form. But weird. I don't know if it's mislabeled. I don't know if the word ketchup means something different in China. But this sure is not like any ketchup, not any red colored ketchup in any way. It's got vinegar and salt. That's it.